Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact playthrough session. We are just 3, if not 4 days away from the 2.6 patch going live, the Chasm being released, Ayato being released. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a kind of like some backlog content that I wanted to start getting out of the way before hopefully Sumeru's release, and that is going through all of the character hangouts in order of the ones that pertain to my interests. I have not done a character hangout in a very long time. The last 6 characters that have come out, I have not done them yet. The last character hangout that I did was Noelle Hangout Part 2, of which at the time I had finished all of these hangouts. Have not done Tomer, Sayu, Goro, Yunjin, or Ningguang, but for today we're going to be tackling Beidou because out of all of these characters, she is my favorite amongst these. She is one of my absolute favorite characters in all of Genshin Impact. I'm so glad that miHoYo decided to give her the attention she deserves, the respect she deserves, the appearance and like her place in the story with like Inazuma, Moonchase, Lantern Rite, and everything else in between. And hopefully we're going to learn a little bit more about the captain of the Crux fleet. That is what we're going to be doing at the top of the stream today. I do want to transition into some housekeeping before we start Beidou's hangout. And the first thing that I want to address is something that I've been working on for a very, very long time. I originally wanted to do this with every character, but I ultimately decided that I just want to focus on characters that I actually give a shit about, that I want to play as, and I'm not going to set some arbitrary goal to just flex the fact that I did it with every character. I'd rather just it be a more meaningful thing for me. So as of today, I have officially made it so all of the characters currently released that I would ever consider playing and maining, or, you know, primarily playing in the future, are leveled up to the point of crownhood. And we're going to be doing that today. So the first character that will be getting this treatment is the Raiden Shogun. She is one of my favorite characters, especially after both of her story quests, and she is undeniably my favorite Archon of the 3, over Venti and over Zhongli thus far. And so I am not only going to be leveling up her talents, but I'm also going to be giving her a Crown of Insight for her Elemental Burst. We're going to be taking her to 9913. Ladies and gentlemen, Raiden A is officially where I want her to be. Inevitably, I do want to double crown her, but as of right now, 1 crown is enough to show my love and appreciation for a character, and it definitely had to be on the Elemental Burst, and for a character that I've fallen in love with at this point. So the next character is actually Amber. I really love Amber. I know I don't play her as much, but I have a lot of love and appreciation for her. Amber is going to be bumped up to 9-12-12, actually. So we are taking Amber to the point of crownhood as well for all 3 of her skills. Love her new outfit design. Love her as a character. I actually think there's nothing wrong with Amber as a character, like in terms of people saying that she needs a buff. I mean, maybe it's because of the fact that now she's max talent and I have her C6'd and I have really good artifacts and weapons for her. My Amber is fine. I don't need a buff for my Amber, and I feel like that's the potential of who Amber is as a character, but I digress. So definitely had to go with Amber. Next character is Fischl. I really hope miHoYo remembers that she exists and brings her back. She's going to 9-12-12 as well. Originally, I wanted to give Fischl the crown for her Knight Rider Oz ability, but after the Raiden Shogun story quest, I absolutely had to give it to Raiden A. She's just like goated at this point. She's my favorite Archon. That's one of my favorite story quests in the entirety of Genshin Impact. But I miss Fischl. I hope miHoYo brings her back at some point in the story, you know, because I really we haven't seen her since 1.1, for Christ's sake. I am very happy to say the next character that I actually want to main for a bit is Jean. Jean is also going to be going to 9-12-12. I have not used Jean since PlayStation 4. She was the character that when I transitioned to PC, she was the only character that I did not have. And so it took me a really long time to end up getting her. I think this outfit rivals any of the other outfits that she has in the game thus far. And like, I know she's animo, she builds physical, but like, I don't know why, like I just, similar to Kaya, it's a situation where like I had her really early on and she's a really great character, but I've just never given her the time to kind of play as her and see how she works and grow to appreciate her as a playable character. I really like her in the story whenever she's around, but similar to Kaya, I just want to be able to play her and see the potential that she has and grow a better appreciation for her. And she's a healer, a DPS who also heals, so I really like that as well. So 9, 12, 12 for Jean for sure. Next up, so I just want to say too, a lot of these characters that I'm choosing are characters that I have not played nearly as much as some of the characters that I've played with throughout my entire gaming experience. I've played Razor constantly. I've played Kazuha constantly. I typically stick to characters whenever new characters release, and then I go back to like my old teams, right? Albedo, Bennett, Xingqiu, etc. I'm actually kind of leveling up a lot of the characters that I want to start actively playing with for a prolonged period of time to the same degree of the other characters as well. So that's just something that I just want to let you guys know on like the reasoning for why I'm going through all of these level ups. Next character is actually Qiqi. She's also going to be going 9, 12, 12. I think my love for Qiqi definitely stems from the fact that MiHoYo has given her, I mean, granted, they still haven't given her a story quest. They've given her a lot of the spotlight when it comes to the Liyue events, right? Moon Chase Festival, she shined incredibly in that, and the Lantern Rite Festival, the second Lantern Rite Festival. I love her as a character. I love her work ethic. I love the fact that she's always trying to be like a better person and try to make the right calls whenever it comes to things that she's doing for the people of Liyue. Her lore is great too, like the lore that we read back in the day. And another thing too, I do have to admit, I used to shit talk a lot of the sword characters because I used to claim like, oh, sword characters aren't that great. They're not satisfying to play. That's why I prefer Claymore users. But that's why, similar to Jean, I want to give Qiqi another try, just like I gave Kaya another try, and he turned out to be incredible. So this is kind of me making up for past times and actually being interested in using a lot of these characters again. So yeah, so Qiqi is another one. Contrary to popular belief, I actually really like Qiqi. And anyone who doesn't like Qiqi, unlucky rubber ducky. Qiqi is going to be going to 6, 9, 12. Qiqi was my first healer in the game that I got to level 90. She was the first healer in the game that kind of carried me through the game before I eventually switched back to like Barbara and then Bennett. And Qiqi's another one. Like, I don't know why people like give Qiqi a buff. She heals. She applies cryo. She doesn't need to be like this crazy DPS. I don't really understand where a lot of people's concern for Qiqi needing a buff and even Amber needing a buff comes from necessarily. I've never had a problem with her. I love her lore. I love her gameplay utilization. I don't use her as much, and I definitely want to start using her a lot more moving forward. So definitely got to put respect on her because she carried me a lot during the early game. Next character is Rosaria. She's going to be going to 9, 12, 12 as well. And I'm actually considering using her along with Ayato, right? Because he's got like the Hydro application, and I feel like her ultimate would work really well with his, just for kind of applying freeze at different intervals. And I really liked using Rosaria when she first came out too. She was a really, really fun character to use. So 9, 12, 12 for her as well. We gotta do it. We gotta do it for Sucrose. 9, 12, 12. Sucrose is another character I used very early on, and then I just really didn't follow up, but I absolutely love her. I honestly think it's the fault of I had Venti at the time, and then when Kazuha came out, it's kind of like I never went to any other Anemo character after Kazuha came out. I just want to be able to use her a lot more as well. She was really fun to use early on in the game too, and I just want to be able to go back to her eventually. Next up, your boy Child. If MiHoYo ever makes Constellations toggleable, I will give him his C4. Until then, that ping is going to drive me crazy, but Child is going to be going to 9, 13, 12. Child's one of my absolute favorite characters in the game. I think out of all of the characters that have DPS potential, Child and Raiden Shogun are my two favorite character. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, okay. I was like, why does he have 10? And that's because he automatically ups his normal to 11. Oh wait, I can't get him to 12 either because I don't have his constellations. Okay, so actually we're gonna stop here for him. Technically 9, 13, 9 is the peak that I'm gonna take him. Someone's asking, what about Ganyu? So I already did this once before, and I got Ganyu's normal where I wanted it to be at 9. So Ganyu's fine. Ganyu's gameplay is not that engaging for me, honestly, so that's why I only worried about her normal attack, because that's where most of her damage comes from. 2 characters left, actually, and I think I saved the best 2 for last for what I personally prefer for them. That is the tone-deaf bard himself, Venti, who I'm really excited to see again in the Inazuma Festival, and hopefully he talks about Conria and about Dainsleaf and about, you know, all the stuff that Zhongli pretty much hit us with that NDA on. It's the first time we're seeing him since Windbloom Festival on top of that. So Venti's going to be going to 699. I already know we have Kazuha, but I still want to put respect on Venti. And then lastly, the man, the myth, the legend, Zhongli, we're taking him to 91212 as well. And that, oh my God, 1030% skill damage. Holy shit, dude. And yeah, at this given point right now, we just finished off the rest of the list. Every single character in my game, for characters that I plan to play and utilize at some given point in the future, all talents are level 6 or higher, but the ones that I went above and beyond for characters that I want to play again as, or characters that I already love that I want to push them to their maximum potential, they are all where I want them to be. Level 6 talents across the board or beyond, to the point of crownhood. Like I said, this is something that I've been working on for a really long time. I'm really glad that it's finally over. At this point, moving forward, it's only going to come down to brand new characters for me. I'm going to get everyone to talent 6 at the very least, but I don't know who else is going to be a character that I'm going to consider crowning or pushing to the crownhood point. The only characters that I can think of that I at least know exist in the world is Grandmaster Varka, Sino, or Kali, if she ends up becoming playable in the future. But up until that point, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a step back from going absolutely ham on future characters, right? I'm pretty sure Qiqi Shinobu is going to be coming out, Shikanoin Heizo is coming out, Ayato is coming out, and I'm pretty sure I'll like them, but I don't know if any of them are just going to wow me like some of these characters have over the course of the game's release, so we'll have to wait and see. This made me feel broke of Mora. Well, my Mora was at 40 million, and it's now at 25. All right, so with all that housekeeping, we are going to be starting Beidou's Hangout. Actually, after Sayu and Toma, they went with 5 endings instead of the typical 6. So maybe with one less ending, I don't know if some of these other ones are going to be more meaningful or different. I also heard that these Hangouts are a lot more engaging than the other ones have been, because the other ones did kind of seem like busy work for the sake of just having you go through the same, you know, branching pathways multiple times. So I don't really know how these are going to feel until we go through them. But anyways, let's do this. When the crux shines bright, start Hangout. When the crux shines bright. Also, I gotta switch to Beidou. We're gonna switch to Beidou for this one. All right, go to the Alcor. I should have known. I should have realized. I thought it was gonna start in the wharf. Alrighty, all hands on deck. Going to the Alcor. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's right, I could teleport. Oh my God, I'm so glad that they made that a thing. I'm so happy about that. I don't have to freaking like jump and sail. Oh, immediate.
Well, would you look who's here? Looks like it's going to be a day to remember. Oh, guys, look who the sea washed up.
Yo, shout out to A Day to Remember, one of my favorite bands of all time.
Ahoy there, traveler.
Ahoy!
So Captain really did invite you to join the homecoming celebration.
Hey, I heard that you took care of another crisis while you were in Inazuma.
Mm-hmm.
Are the rumors true?
Yeah, you know, just another day in Teyvat. What can I say?
That's what I heard too. Thanks to you, Inazuma's vision hunt decree was finally put to an end. Well done, traveler.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough.
All I wanted was to have a chat with the Electro Archon.
Look at you being so modest. We all know what you did to protect Liyue Harbor.
Oh, okay.
I've heard that they tell stories about you in Mondstadt, too. The honorary knight.
Jesus.
Pretty impressive.
All right, we're making a bit of a reputation for ourselves around these parts.
I'd say someone of your caliber would be right at home in the cracks. Right, sailors?
That's right. Wow, I'm getting excited just thinking of being the traveler's crewmate.
Oh, okay. All right, relax there, lady.
Hey, what do you say we arm wrestle?
Oh!
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Hey, there she is. Yo, what's good, Beidou?
Oh, Captain on deck.
Captain, we were just trying to talk the traveler into joining the crew.
Yeah, come on, Captain Beidou. Surely you've got a way to get the traveler on board.
If you say jump, I'll say how high. Anything Beidou wants, she gets.
Oh, he's on board right now for the celebration, isn't he?
True. Yo, I'm here for you.
Yeah, but just one celebration together is not enough. You know what we mean, Captain.
Yo, am I about to join the crew?
All right, I get it now. There is something special about you, traveler. You earned everyone's respect, myself included.
Hell yeah.
So it goes without saying that the Crux would be honored to have a crew member such as yourself.
Wait, am I about to join the freaking... Am I about to be a pirate?
No doubt about that.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without some bigger purpose in mind.
This one little thing, you know, just small, called my sister.
So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend day after day drifting at sea with us? Well, if that were the case, then the Crux, known for always moving forward to the next horizon, would instead be holding someone back.
Right. I guess we didn't think that part through.
Damn.
Remember, rather than seeking out strong members to join us, you should be focusing on making yourselves the strongest that you can be. If we are powerful, they will come to us.
True. Yo, spoken like a true leader.
Isn't that why everyone here chose to come aboard in the first place?
Yes? A strong sailor is always looking for a sturdy ship.
I guess I almost forgot the first lesson you ever taught me. Thanks for the reminder, Captain.
It would have been so cool if Kazuha was a part of this, because, you know, he's kind of like a stowaway on this ship with them.
Just be sure you all keep that in mind. Now, there's no more need to hound the Traveler, as you were. The Traveler and I have something to discuss.
Oh, do we? So where are you taking me out on our date?
I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard.
The crew seem excited to see me. Thanks for helping me out back there.
Hey, don't mention it. As a host, it would be pretty embarrassing to continue letting my guests be put on the spot like that. I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today. As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become. But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you, both your strength and your character. So please, don't take it the wrong way.
It's all good. They're just a bunch of fans. I appreciate it. Why would I? I should be thanking them for taking me to... Yeah, that's another thing, too. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
All good then. Great. Actually, speaking of Inazuma, I think your good luck must have rubbed off on me on the way over. I made an interesting find on the beach shortly after we parted ways.
Oh, what was that?
Let's talk about it over there, where it's a little quieter.
Oh, okay. Yo, what is she talking about? What did she find? Special guest? Go to a quiet spot and talk details with Beidou. Beidou? Meet Beidou.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby. Probably belonged to Inazuman pirates. We searched the wreckage and found a map.
Ooh, a map. Yo, buried treasure?
At first, I thought it was a nautical chart. I was thinking we might discover a new sailing route if we were lucky. But after a closer look, I realized it wasn't a map of the sea at all. It was a Liyue treasure map, and no ordinary one at that.
Is an evil Qi active in the area?
Nothing like that. I just mean that the map was a mess. So it was the most I could do to figure out that the treasure was probably in Liyue. As for its exact location, I have no idea. I'd say I've explored Liyue pretty extensively, but still, this one managed to beat me.
All right, well, I got the region 100% completed, 100% exploration. I got you.
So, I thought of you. Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right?
You know me too well?
Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good hands. Here's the map. See what you can make of it.
Treasure map.
So, where do you think it is?
I have no fucking clue where that is on the map. Am I supposed to know where that is? What the hell? Looks like freaking Klee drew this. Qiqi Village. Guili Plains. I'll say it's probably Qiqi Village.
Qiqi Village? I don't see the resemblance at all. How'd you come to that conclusion?
Qiqi Village has a lot of terrace land, but seems to match the contour lines on this map.
Oh, okay then. I'm definitely a rookie at this. But your word's good enough for me. Time for a trip to Qiqi.
Oh my God.
You're coming with me, of course. I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
Okay, let's do it. All right. Very excited, very excited. Okay, so I don't know what options I picked to lead me to Qiqi. I know there's already been a couple of decisions that I've made already. I'm still excited to see all of the outcomes regardless. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, Granny?
Ah, Beidou! Wow, and the Traveler! My goodness, what's the occasion? Just here to visit us old folks once again. It hasn't been all that long since we last had a visit from the Crux.
Really?
But I'm glad you picked today. You're just the people I need. These two young rascals.
Uh-oh.
They've been arguing with each other non-stop about some petty nonsense or other. I'm too old to get through to them. They won't listen to me. Please, talk some sense into them.
Rest assured, Granny Zhuoshin, whatever the situation is, the Traveler and I will take care of it.
Oh, thank goodness. It's Captain Beidou.
Oh, damn.
You couldn't have come at a better time. You're the voice of reason I need in this situation.
Captain, please, help me get justice.
Oh, God. Am I really doing this? Am I the middleman?
Whoa, hey. What exactly is going on here? Spit it out, tell me everything.
It makes me mad just talking about it. G here, I don't know if he's got a screw loose or what his problem is. But anyway, he took it upon himself to raise, well, practically a whole army of finches, okay? And now guess what? They fly onto my land and completely destroy at least half of my crops.
Yo, someone tell Qiqi. She loves finches.
I asked him to pay compensation, but he refused. Now, how is that fair?
Captain, I'm innocent. They're not even my finches. I just thought they looked kinda cute, you know, so I fed them a couple of times. They're wild birds, though.
Sounds like he might not have intended for it to happen, but his actions led to that chain of events occurring.
A couple times? Are you kidding me? That's rich. Really rich. There were 2 of them when you first started. 2 finches. Now you have a whole roof full of finch nests.
Hey, you know, they're dependent on him for food now. I agree with this girl. She might be blowing it up a little bit. Like, she might be obviously, like, hella aggressive. But, yeah, this guy, hey, kind of your fault, my dude.
I swear, every time I come by your place, I think I'm at a bird market. I'm telling you, you are not gonna get away with this anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they laid a few eggs, made a few nests, but finches gotta finch, you know. These are wild birds. I mean, they'll do whatever they please.
So that's how it is. I think I got the picture. What's your take?
I think G is responsible. He has been feeding them too much, and now they're destroying people's crops. I actually do agree with the girl. You fed them, and that has consequences, even if it's out of your control. If you never fed them, who's to say that this would have even happened in the first place?
Yeah, you have a point. Gee, let's say I'm interested in buying these finches off you.
What?
What would you say to that?
She's just gonna buy off the situation?
Are you serious, Captain? Oh, that would be great. Honestly, with all this trouble they've been causing me lately, they've become a bit of a burden. So if you're happy to take them off my hands, that would be perfect.
Damn, dude. Ruthless businesswoman. Let's go.
All right, deal. My only condition is you have to use some of the money to compensate Wenjing for her losses.
Wow, that's such a freaking Giga Chad move. She's like, yo, I'll pay to fix this for everybody.
Oh, come on. But I never raised them, did I?
Come on, dude. You're getting free money for this.
Well, you tell me. You took my deal, that means you admitted to being the owner, doesn't it? Otherwise, what gives you the right to sell them to me?
Yo, she caught his ass. Let's go. Yo, she's fucking slick.
Captain Beidou's right. If you didn't raise them, what makes you think you can go taking her money for them, huh?
Dude, exposed in 2022.
Well...
Don't worry. My offer includes plenty left over for you after deducting the compensation. This way, you get something back for looking after them.
There you go.
Okay, then. Okay. I'll pay the compensation.
I hope you 2 are very grateful indeed to Beidou. I dare say no one else will be quite so accommodating toward the people of our village.
Granny Zhuoshin, as you know, many of the boys from your fine village do sterling work for the Crux.
Hey, there you go.
The fleet wouldn't be what it is today without them, so please think nothing of it. Gee, Wenjing, I guess you're free to go.
Captain Beidou!
Whoa!
Captain Beidou, you're here!
Hey, Pops. Like, what the heck? Everyone's just coming through to say hi now.
Pops Shing, it's been a long time. Have you been?
Don't get me started. I've been having some real trouble with that neighbor of mine, Jen. We keep having the same argument, and it just goes nowhere.
Remember, we're supposed to be finding out about this treasure map, and now we're, like, being everyone's counselor?
What's the issue?
Oh, come with me. You'll see. Let's go find Jen and clear this whole thing up, face to face.
All right.
Captain Beidou. You're here.
He's shook.
I heard that you and Pops Shing had a little misunderstanding, so what's up? Tell me about it.
Zhen planted a tree on his property a few years back. I had no issue with it at the time. It's just a tree. But a few years on, it's grown taller than the roof of my house.
I can't get any sunlight anymore.
Every morning when I get up and open the window, I just want to feel the sun.
Oh
on
my
face,
God.
but I'm greeted instead by the looming shadow of my neighbor's tree. It really affects my mood.
Bruh, are you serious? I could understand if the tree, branch, fell and did property damage. Bro, because you don't get sunlight in your house?
I asked Jen to cut it down so I could get some sunlight back on my property.
That's not how this works.
Captain Beidou, you gotta believe me. I didn't intend to block the sunlight, but there's nothing I can do about it now.
Dumb. This is so stupid. Of course you didn't intend to block the sunlight. What the hell?
It's not just any old tree, you see. That tree was planted there by my late father.
See, it's got sentimental value. It's on his property, so he has the rights to do whatever he wants with it.
Okay, I think I'm all clear on the situation.
Why are we doing this?
What are you thinking?
I think Ren deserves some leniency.
I was thinking along the same lines as you.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, dude.
Look, Pops, I'm not trying to make excuses for Zhen, but just try putting yourself in his shoes for a moment. Zhen's desire to protect his tree isn't for money or because he wants to hurt anyone, or for the sake of any superstition. He just wants to honor his father's dying wish. Pops, you have kids too, right?
When you put it like that...
Pops, if you can agree to it, I'll have a word with Granny Zhuoshin and see about getting you some money from the relief fund as compensation for having your sunlight blocked.
No! You're giving this guy free money because the sun.
As for the tree...
That sounds good to me. Whatever you think, Captain Beidou. The tree can stay. Some compensation would make me feel much better about the whole thing.
Okay, I actually think this was a plan to just get money out of the situation from this old guy.
Thank you, Captain Beidou. And thank you for understanding Pop's Xing. On a separate note, I remember the Crux last visited the village not very long ago. Is there some special reason why you're back in person so soon?
Yeah, treasure.
Nothing all that special, just personal reasons. I'm looking for some treasure.
Huh? Treasure? Wait a second. That reminds me. I saw Chongping and Defu arguing in the fields earlier. It sounded like they were both trying to lay claim to some treasure. I don't know if it's related to the one you're looking for, but anyway, they're probably still there now.
Really? Okay, well, you and Pops Xing can go about your business now. I'll go see what the situation is.
Damn, that old man just made the come up of a century. He's like, bro, all I had to do was complain and now I'm getting free money for literally doing nothing. Oh, what the hell? That chest was not there before, dude.
Huh? Beidou, you're just in time. Defu is being completely unreasonable.
All right, let's see what the ridiculousness is.
What happened?
I'm not being unreasonable, Captain. I got Chongping to help me plow my land because it's the busy season.
Okay.
And then, what do you know? He plows up a treasure chest.
Okay. Oh, man. This is kind of hard. The chest is on his property, but because somebody else did it, it's like, do they have the rights to it? Which one wants the 2 primo gems?
Way I see it, it's my land. So the treasure belongs to me, right? I think it's a pretty clear-cut case.
You say that, Defu, but what you're forgetting is that I came to help you plow your fields out of the goodness of my heart, and you haven't paid me a single mora.
See, but here's the thing, though. You did this job knowing going into that you were doing it with nothing in return until something turned up. Now you're singing a different tune. But I get it. I fucking get it, dude. I get it on both sides. This is actually really hard. I don't know. Maybe just split it then.
It was also my plowing that turned up this chest. However you cut it, surely I'm entitled to at least some of the treasure.
The domestic drama just keeps coming today. What are your thoughts?
Oh! Yanfei? I know a legal expert. I think she's... Wait! Are we gonna get Yanfei in this?
Okay, I think I'm up to speed here. If you two really want to take this further,
God!
I can get a legal expert from Liyue Harbor to adjudicate.
Wait, is she gonna be here, or are we just, like, passing this off to her?
As for the costs, I'll cover them.
Oh my God,
think?
I wish Yanfei was in this if this was it. Oh, dude, I just want to know what she would say. Like, I would love to know the logistics of this.
Neither of you seems thrilled about this course of action. Okay, so plan B.
No! What the hell? That's the best course.
I'll be straight with you. The reason I came here today was to look for some treasure. Chances are it's hiding right there in the chest you're both fighting over.
I don't think that's it. I feel like we're gonna open it and it's just gonna be like a fucking hilly churl turd or something.
How about you two stop fighting over it and do me a favor by handing it to me?
Whoa! The hell? She's like, no one's gotta get hurt. Just hand it over to me and we'll pretend this never happened. Fuck the legal system.
Of course, I'll be indebted to both of you. If either of you ever needs anything in the future, the Crux will not hesitate to lend you our support.
Hey, look at that. Look at that, though. They both get something versus this one thing that only one of them would get. I think that's a fair trade.
Captain, you're far too kind, really. Indebted? That won't be necessary.
Oh!
If you want this chest, you go ahead and take it.
Yep, totally agree. If only I'd known you were looking for this chest.
Oh, what the hell? What the fuck? Dude, Beidou has all the pull.
You should have said something. I would have delivered it to you personally to save you the trip.
Okay, sir, relax. She's with me, okay?
It seems like it's been quite a busy day for you, helping us settle all our little quarrels.
Tell me about it.
Come on, let's go to the village. I'll rally the masses. We'll get some good food and good drink and have a good old get-together.
Don't worry about the chest. I'll carry it over.
All right. Yo, what the hell? We're having a little party in Qiqi village? This is so nice. Damn, bro. All I came here for was some treasure. My God. Yo, my treasure.
What a fine day today has been. Beidou has solved an awful lot of problems in our village.
She sure has. Without Captain Beidou, that compensation payment would have bankrupted me. Yeah, and if it weren't for Captain Beidou, I'd still be arguing with Pops Xing.
Here, here. We have plenty to thank Captain Beidou for, I'm sure. I propose a toast in her honor.
You gotta give credit to Beidou to not let this go to her head. Like, this is a fucking massive, like, ego boost to be like, oh my God, dude, I'm a fucking god.
To Captain Beidou, cheers!
I couldn't ask for more than the chance to get everyone together and drink to our heart's content. Cheers!
Hey, cheers! After the lively celebration.
That really hit the spot. Want to get some air? The view in this place is pretty good. We can take a look through the contents of that chest while we're at it. Chongping placed it by the water wheel.
I got the best view right in front of me. That's all I wanted to say. Are you sure you haven't had too much to drink?
Are you kidding? Beidou can handle her liquor.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Come on, let's go.
I think she's a little tipsy, honestly.
So, I've been thinking. Everyone seems to trust me enough to let me have the final word on their disputes.
I jumped and that cutscene literally saved me from falling to my death, just saying.
But don't you think some of my solutions can be a little stupid?
Not really. I think you're great.
You can laugh, I don't mind. Take Chongping and Defu's wrangling over that chest, for instance. I had no clue who it should belong to, so I just came up with this stupid idea of taking it for myself. At least that way, neither of them would feel like it was unfair. But, I mean, I'm no Ningguang. I can't make a perfect deal every time. And I'm no Yanfei either. Not all my judgment calls are going to be 100% fair and square.
You don't need to be those people. You are you, and that's why you are loved.
I am Beidou, and my strength is in trading favors.
Trading favors. I actually like that. So the captain of the Crux just hands out favors to everyone all the time?
You think I should be more selective? Some people think their favors are so valuable that they need to plan out how and when to use them to maximize the return on their investment. They view the favor as a bargaining chip. Others see doing favors as a burden. Not worth anything in monetary terms and prone to getting you locked in a cycle of constantly returning the favor back and forth. But the way I see it, favors are what keep people connected to one another.
It's the ultimate excuse to see people.
Over thousands of years, the people of Liyue have created bonds between each other by doing someone a favor here and asking for a favor there. This means that no individual is truly on their own out there. When someone falls down, there's an invisible net made of human connections.
Aww.
Waiting to catch them and get them back on their feet.
That's so fucking nice. That's such a great way of putting it.
Over the years, I've come to owe favors to a great many people, and many other people have come to owe me one. These are the countless bonds between us, like so many fish in the sea.
Damn.
And they're the reason that the Crux and I have survived the countless hardships we faced. I believe that if there ever comes a day when the world is overrun by monsters, Liyue's legal system collapses and the land is thrust back into an age of war.
Hitting the nail on the head a little too hard there, Beidou. Chill.
It's these bonds that will see us all through the dark days ahead, until we come out on the other side.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope so. So the reason you asked for my help with finding the treasure today was so that you could owe me a favor?
I'm not saying that. But either way, we have a pretty firm bond between us already, don't you think?
True.
Was this wind brewed in a winery? It's making me lightheaded. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something we were literally just talking about.
Did you mean the treasure chest? I don't know. If you forgot, that means it's not important.
Oh, yeah, the chest! Oh, I got so immersed in our conversation that I forgot all about the main event.
You opened the chest and were overwhelmed by the pungent smell of year-old rotten cabbage.
Oh, that's it? A whole lot of nothing?
I wish I was drunk too, because I think that's the only thing that would allow me to laugh in a situation like this. I'm pissed. I should have just let them two guys fucking bitch about it. They should have opened it at least. Damn, man. I'm pissed. I actually was like, I wasn't that far off. I was like, it's going to be like a Hilly Charles turd or something.
It's not exactly what I was looking for. But you know what? I don't care.
Hello again.
The fun part was going on a treasure hunt with you. Come on, let's get back to the party. Tonight, we go big before we go home.
Yo, go big or go home. Heard it from Beidou herself. Oh my god. Between us, community and cheer are the web that connects human hearts. Oh my god. Yo, she is sauced out of her mind. Traveler's like, I need an adult. This is so wholesome, man. Hey, all the people that we helped out too. This was really good, man. This didn't overstay its welcome. It wasn't too boring. It was fun and engaging. You get to learn a little bit more about Beidou's, like, the way that she just views her interactions with people on a day-to-day basis, which is, you know, every interaction begets some form of connection, whether it's through favors or bargaining or whatever the case might be. But yeah, I really, really liked this. Oh my god, 1 down, 4 to go. That was really entertaining. Okay, let's see what the next one is. All right, so we're gonna run this back. I do also love the fact that they gave a check mark near the one that you already got, because the previous ones, you had to make sure you chose the right one. And with so many branching pathways, it's super confusing. So that's a great quality of life improvement that I really appreciate. Okay, so let's try this one.
Oh, is that so? Well, it just so happens that we're doing some recruitment and training for new crew members while we're back. It'll be a first-rate chance to learn the life of a sailor.
Oh, Pog, okay.
Since you're interested, why don't you come along and experience a sailor's life firsthand? I'm curious to see if you'll take the sea by storm in the same way you have on land.
All right, Captain, show me the ropes.
Good. Come with me. I've got something interesting for you to see.
Oh, is it the treasure map again? Hold on. Oh, okay. So we are doing something different. Have a taste of sailor training. Pog.
Chief Mate Juza's breaking in the newcomers, but I think we can spare you the tedium of that. After this, the new crew members will be arranged into 2 teams for more specialized training, according to their own aptitudes and the needs of the fleet. One team will learn comprehensive survival skills, including maritime emergency rescue, marine meteorology, psychological counseling, and so on.
Jeez, yo, they don't fuck around.
They will serve as the support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation. That's why we call them the Shield of the Crux.
Okay, what about the other team? The vision of the Crux, the Spear of the Crux, the Pen of the Crux.
As one might expect, we call the other team the Spear of the Crux, because they'll be learning about naval warfare.
Ooh.
They'll make up the armed portion of our crew.
Okay.
Also, they're responsible for handling the fleet's cargo deals. So, what do you think? Which team is for you?
Let's go with the Shield.
As I expected, you have a will to protect others.
Exactly.
There are 2 main subjects that the Shield of the Crux focuses on: survival knowledge and entertainment.
Okay.
As I was saying earlier, survival knowledge includes prevention of injuries and diseases at sea, navigation and cartography, basic meteorology, etc. You can go learn about these skills from Genshin, Huixing, and Liushi. They're all seasoned hands in their respective fields.
Oh, I thought I would be learning from you, Captain.
Each sailor has their own strengths and weaknesses. I'm no rookie, of course, but you shouldn't underestimate the knowledge of the crew.
Damn, I'm sorry, Beidou. I just want to spend so much more time with you. I'll be honest. I'm not even in it for, like, a position. I just want to be around you.
If there's anything I'm most proud of in the fleet, it's my people.
Hell yeah.
Go and get to work. I'll have some questions to test you later.
Oh!
I look forward to seeing how you do.
No one said there'd be a test. I'm pissed.
I can't wait to see how you perform.
All right, I gotta pay attention, apparently. All right, teach me.
Hello, traveler. I'm Yinxing, the Crux's surgeon at sea.
Oh, the surgeon, damn.
Whenever a sailor has a health problem, they come to me. I deal with it all, from seasickness and common colds to amputations and everything in between.
Okay. I'd love to learn about treating injuries and illnesses at sea.
Oh, I presume the captain arranged this, correct?
Yes.
All right then, let's begin.
Okay.
First of all, let me ask you this. What do you think is the biggest danger that all new crew members face?
New crew members. I doubt it's losing a limb. Getting seasick.
That can certainly be a problem at sea.
Oh.
But it's not the biggest danger. The most dangerous thing for a newcomer is to underestimate the dangers of life at sea.
Okay.
I have seen many new crew members who see themselves as young and fighting fit and have no regard for safety.
And then they get bodied.
They think that since they are tough enough to look after themselves on land, they'll be fine at sea as well.
Yeah, I could definitely see how that would not play out.
Those are the ones that always end up in the sick bay. Everyone should know that being a sailor, especially on a long voyage, is a brutal job in an unforgiving environment.
True.
We have to face malnutrition when we're short on supplies, all kinds of injuries and diseases that the harsh ocean weather can bring, even the psychological problems that can arise due to isolation and the lack of entertainment. To make things worse, the lack of medication and treatment options at sea can result in even minor health problems becoming serious, or even fatal.
You know why? Because Dendro's not in the game yet. Hence the need for amputations?
Oh, you probably thought I was joking, right? Well, that's not surprising. Most newcomers think the same way. But hopefully you now realize that with a little extra precaution, a lot of these things can be avoided. Well, I think that's enough for you to think over for now.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to know?
What's Beidou's view on this?
Well, out of everyone I've met, she probably values people's lives and safety the most. Although I'm just a doctor, Beidou has given me the full authority to send any newcomers who I don't see as fit for service off the ship until they are ready to come back with the right attitude.
She must trust you a lot then.
Every time we're stocking up before a voyage, medicine takes top priority. I'm even allowed to choose the suppliers, regardless of the price. We have adequate budget for medical expenses. Beidou knows the importance of having a healthy crew.
Nice. I'm glad she has someone like you.
So, to answer your question, that's how she thinks.
What happens to the crew members who have had limbs amputated?
Regardless of the fleet's income, those who have fought alongside us will certainly receive their compensation every year.
Wow. Yo, that's crazy.
The money is intended to allow them to live their lives as freely as possible. I'm sure being based on land helps a lot with that too. Still, we can't pretend like it solves everything. They call them life-changing injuries for a reason, you know?
Exactly.
But if nothing else, it's good to know that while Captain Beidou is in charge of the Crux, no one will get forgotten.
That's crazy.
Is there anything else you would like to know?
I really liked that. Thanks, I've learned a lot.
Okay, let's leave it there then. Be sure to take good care of your health.
Sorry about earlier, Traveler. We were so caught up on getting you to join the fleet that we didn't notice we were going a little overboard. Good thing the captain stepped in.
It's okay. I was hoping to learn a little more about cartography.
Well, in that case, you have come to the right person. I'm not just blowing smoke. You're looking at the most talented navigator in Liyue Harbor.
Oh shit, let's go, yo.
I'll start by introducing some chart reading essentials for new sailors. Feel free to interrupt if you have any questions.
Yeah, I love her model. She looks really cute.
Let's start with what to look for when you get a set of complicated charts. First, you should always look at any indicated shorelines, islands or reefs, water depths, hydrological conditions, and other hazards. With these features in mind, you can answer the basic question of, can I chart a safe course through this area? Visually, nautical charts are a little unique. Unlike land maps, most charts do not have a fixed scale, which means that it can be hard to precisely determine the exact distance between 2 points. The most advanced nautical charts come with a supplementary chart, which has different colored lines marked on it to indicate distances. It's worth mentioning that under my direction, the crux is using these advanced kinds of charts.
Hell yeah.
Some cartographers mark out other points of interest on their charts, usually with their own special symbols. If they don't leave any accompanying notes, they can be very difficult to interpret.
For example, charts inherited from the previous navigator?
Not only those, we have tattered and torn charts that we've picked up from all over the place. To be honest, it can be quite a challenge, even for me. Some of these charts are really old and have symbols that I've never seen before. Fortunately, we have the captain with us. She managed to find some ancient books on semiotics that I can use to study the charts further. I don't think anyone other than our captain can manage to get these kinds of resources. Old charts and ancient books on semiotics are not the kinds of things that are sold in your average marketplace. Oops, I've gotten off topic. Well, that just about covers the basics of chart reading.
Damn, I gotta remember all this shit. I'm gonna be tested soon.
Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler?
Do you have experience drafting nautical chart? Wait, is this what we just talked about?
Drafting charts? That's certainly a more advanced topic. To be honest, I've only attained a smattering of knowledge in that area. The charts we are using now are just revised versions of the ones left by the previous navigator, so my mapping experiences have been primarily limited to updating our charts to reflect changes in the sea. I think you can ask Captain Beidou more about cartography. One time, the fleet sailed into an uncharted area by mistake.
Oh shoot.
It wasn't long before we turned the fleet around and returned the way we came out for fear of potential hazards. But Captain Beidou still managed to draft a simple chart of the area we sailed through for if and when we explore the area again.
Sheesh, dude.
Incredible, isn't it?
That is.
I was amazed to see that the captain could even do cartography.
Then why does she need you as a navigator? Damn, dude. Can't do everything.
Because I have the talent, and she doesn't want to let it go to waste.
True.
She treats the whole crew that way.
I love this girl's voice acting.
I initially had the same question myself. After all, in many fleets, the captain also works as a navigator. I couldn't understand her reasoning at the time, so I asked her. She just laughed and told me to wise up, saying that even Rex Lapis never fights alone.
True, he's got the boys, he's got the Adepti, he's got the Yaksha, he's got me.
She wants everyone on board to master their role, so that the crux is not floating on her alone. That way, if the day ever comes when she's no longer with the fleet, we will still be able to sail onward without her.
Damn, the crux without Beidou? I do not want to live in a world.
Captain Beidou may seem aloof and even act careless sometimes, but the truth is that she's very considerate of everyone on board. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler?
No, nothing else, thank you.
My pleasure. A friend of Captain Beidou is a friend of mine.
She's one of my favorite NPCs now. I really like this girl. She's super knowledgeable. She's got a beautiful voice. And she's got a great design. I love her. Yo, we're in the crow's nest, dude. These are my kind of people. They don't call me Murder-of-Birds for nothing. I'm all about the crow's nest.
Hello, Traveler. Are you here to learn about marine meteorology?
Wait, how did you know?
In my line of work, I've got to have a pair of sharp eyes. I saw the captain showing you around the training grounds, and then you went to see Yingxing and Huixing. So I figured that she probably wants you to get to know the life of a crew member.
You have a real knack for your job.
Okay, let's get started. First, I'll introduce you to the basics of meteorology. Marine meteorology basically means keeping tabs on the weather as well as other ocean phenomena. So things like sea fog, storm surges, water spouts, and so on.
Damn sea fog, dude. That takes me back to the Golden Apple Archipelago.
These are all potential threats to safe navigation. Luckily, whatever weather might be coming up, there's always some kind of sign that gives it away in advance. Take water spouts, for example. They're caused by high-speed rotating winds on the surface of the ocean. They can engulf large ships and do immense damage. But if you know that water spouts can only form in an environment with high temperature, high humidity, and large clouds, then you can be well prepared.
That's crazy, bro. You have to just be in tune with the environment, like truly the environment around you.
You will be even more alert if you also know that the presence of winds blowing in opposite directions, with a significant difference in speed, is a direct precursor to the formation of waterspouts. And most importantly, if you spot a small white vortex emerging from the clouds, you should immediately notify the crew to steer clear of what's ahead. So there you go. Those are the warning signs of waterspouts. I am proud to say that over the years, I haven't let a single one sneak up on my watch.
You must have sharp eyesight.
Well, I'm good at reading the sea, but I'm not as good as the captain when it comes to reading people.
Aw.
Do you know the small fishing village next to Wangshuin?
Oh?
I heard that when Captain was a kid, she worked there fishing with the adults.
What? Yo, Beidou lore?
Later, she made her way to the harbor where she struggled to make a living. Managing to survive in an environment like that as a kid is solid proof of the captain's capabilities.
Wait, so there's a village near Wangshu Inn?
If it wasn't for her, I never would have dreamed of taking this job. She gave me confidence and told me I could do it. You may not have heard, but I'm best known outside the Crux fleet for a slightly infamous story.
Oh.
Involving me, third round knockout, and a few too many.
Oh, shit.
Who would ever have thought that the rookie sailor who fell drunk into the sea and became a laughingstock among their now former crewmates would then go on to become a lookout for the Crux? But it's the unbelievable truth.
Hey, that's fine. That's a great story.
It proves that having skills alone is not enough. You need someone like the captain who is a good judge of character.
Dude, I really like him too. My God, these last two NPCs have been fantastic. Thank you for your time. I think I've learned all that I need for now.
Find me anytime if you want to know more.
Oh my God, this is so awesome. Really like these interactions. Life on the high seas, report back to Beidou.
So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh? I thought it would take you a while longer. So, what did you think?
It was a breeze. I've got everything down pat.
Well, you sound confident, but don't underestimate the shield of the Crux. Gotta admit, though, I like your attitude, kid. Okay, let's get started.
Okay.
First of all, life on the sea isn't always plain sailing. Injuries and illnesses happen all the time. But what is the single biggest danger facing crew members?
Underestimating danger.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
All right, on to the second question.
Oh my God, this reminds me of Dainsleif, the fucking 500 Mora and the 3 questions.
As you've just learned, the fleet plots its route using nautical charts. The charts used by the Crux have additional charts attached.
Okay.
The supplementary chart has lots of lines in various colors for added reference. What is the purpose of these lines?
Oh, to mark distances, to mark different types of currents, to mark special locations, to add color and depth to the chart in a way that expresses the... Okay, I don't think it's that one. I'm gonna go with distance.
Okay, interesting. Now, last question.
She says that like it's not the answer.
On longer voyages, we have to be especially careful to avoid certain weather hazards that pose a threat to the integrity of the ship and the lives of the crew. For example, waterspouts.
Imagine she gave an example that he didn't talk about. I'd be pissed.
So my question is, how can we reliably predict waterspouts so we can avoid them?
All right, let's see. What do we got? Oh! No. 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 No! No! You're kidding! This is not happening. Bennett, you son of a bitch! Dude, it's been months since I've done a hangout. Every hangout I have done, it has rained. And it all started with Bennett. You're kidding, dude. You are joking right now. And we're talking about water spouts. Bennett's hangout was the first hangout I ever did. And there's a sequence during his hangout where it automatically rains, which signifies Bennett's bad luck. And every single hangout that I have done since then, it has rained. Okay, let's get back to this. The presence of dark clouds and strong winds in opposite directions, plus white vortices in the clouds. When he says it's coming, it's coming. When Cedric, no. Okay, so it's this one. The presence of dark clouds and strong winds in opposite directions, plus white vortices in the clouds.
Okay, those are all my questions.
Okay.
Do you want to know how you did?
I fucking aced it.
I gotta say, each time I think I've wrapped my head around how great you are, you surprise me with something new.
Pog Championship, dude.
You got them all correct.
Fuck yeah.
They weren't the most difficult questions, but they weren't ones you could bluff your way through either. You've clearly been paying attention to my crew.
I'll take what I can get.
Okay then, now it's time to apply that endless talent of yours to learning some new recreational activities.
To be clear, wrestling sea monsters barehanded is not my idea of recreational.
Don't worry, all our recreational activities are respectable and, above board.
Damn.
You need to realize that being out at sea might be fun for the first few days while everything's new, but before too long,
you'll start to hate the people you're around.
Looking at the same old sea every day and being so isolated from everything can really cause people to struggle mentally.
Makes sense.
That is why regular recreational activities are an absolute necessity. We offer a lot of fun courses for our newcomer training, including fishing, photography, chess. Oh, and thanks to Kazuha, these days we also offer poetry and music appreciation, as well as communal wind listening.
The wind knows me. I love that. Oh my god. I love how she mentioned Kazuha too. I was saying earlier how I wish he was featured, but I feel like that would take the spotlight away. I mean, he's a 5-star character. You don't need a 5-star taking the spotlight away from Beidou, one of the best 4-stars in the game. I love that though, wind listening, you know, just like listens to nature.
Each newcomer has to participate in at least one, so that they've got some way of keeping themselves occupied at sea further down the line.
Yo, I'll take you up on that chess. Fishing fucking blows in this game. I will never do it again. I fished over 2,000 fish. Never again, unless it's a new fish that I'm only gonna catch once for my Serenity pot.
Of course, if you'd prefer wrestling sea monsters with your bare hands, that can be arranged.
Damn, yo, now you're speaking my language.
Well, for today, at least, let's stick to the training schedule drawn up by Juza.
All right.
If I remember correctly, it should be photography today. Come on, I'll show you.
I really like these vibes. These are some really good vibes. All right, first off, we need to get rid of this fucking rain. Bennett, get out of here. Juza, what's up, my dude?
Listen up, everyone can go back and call it a day. The photography session has been postponed.
Oh, thank fucking God, dude. I'm already doing photography, 2 photography events in 2.6. I'm out of here.
What's going on here, Juza?
No, it's fine. It's postponed. I don't want to do it. Let the man have his peace.
Oh, Captain, there you are. Well, Captain, the photography teacher just sent word saying that she's fallen ill and doesn't want to risk coming in case she keels over in class.
I'd rather die in the comfort of my own home.
I see. That's quite unfortunate.
Captain, if I may, I know a little about... Oh, my God. No.
Oh? Quite the multi-talented one, aren't you?
Unfortunately.
In that case, why don't you help us out and lead the class today?
What Beidou wants, Beidou gets.
It would be great if the Traveler could step in as the teacher for the day.
It's up to you, Traveler.
Is it really up to me, or are you giving me the illusion of choice here? Oh, of course! Of course I want to do this. It would be my pleasure.
Great, it's settled then. Juza, let's muster everyone over here to meet the new teacher.
Fuck photos.
That should be everyone. Take it away, Traveler.
All right, before I begin, I have one condition.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Since this is a photography... Ooh. Since this is a photography course, there has to be a subject. We need a model. Would you like to offer up your services?
Fair enough. It seems like you already have someone in mind.
She knows.
So, who will it be?
I think the most suitable model is Captain Beidou. You know what? I actually might be liking this photography class all of a sudden for some reason.
Me? Well, we could do that. Or, Guyunstone Forest looks extraordinary today. It'd be a pity to not capture the scenery for posterity.
Sheesh.
So how about we snap Guyunstone Forest for today's class? Then there'd be no need for a model.
Damn, she's flustered.
Come on, Captain. We talked about this. The photography class is supposed to be portrait photography. Have you forgotten?
Damn, Juza coming in clutch. You're the wingman, homie.
Scenery looks nice at first, but it gets boring after a while. I bet it'd keep the crew more entertained if we got them learning portrait photography so they could record moments in each other's daily lives.
Damn. Okay.
Those were your exact words, Captain.
She's eating those words now, sir.
No. Strange. I don't seem to remember anything about that. Well, then in that case, how about Huiting? I bet she's perfect for the camera. Or Fuzhong. Or Mora Grubber. Even little Yue.
Seriously, Captain? Little Yue? You're just trying to wriggle your way out of this. This isn't like you.
Damn, the freaking crew's turning on her. This is mutiny.
You are the captain after all. Of all of us, you're the best suited to being a model.
Damn, Beidou. You gotta face the music, girl.
I agree. You were the one who invited the traveler to be the teacher, so you should cooperate, Captain. Besides, Captain, you've never had your photo taken. It's high time you got one. You know, a heroic and striking kind of picture.
Mm-hmm.
We can even use it to promote the fleet during recruitment.
Real funny, guys.
Damn. Trust me, Captain, you are the best candidate.
Well, if you say so. I'm not one to spoil the fun. So, what do I do now, Traveler?
You can just strike an epic pose.
Like this?
Yo, you know I had to do it to him. You seem a little nervous.
You're kidding, right? I've never had my photo taken before, but something this simple shouldn't be a challenge for me.
Mm-hmm.
It must be the lighting or something. You've got it wrong.
Perhaps you feel uncomfortable with so many people around?
I never said that.
Ooh. We can go somewhere with a better view. Hey, we got the best view right in front of us. Come on, Aether. We can go somewhere quieter.
You mean go somewhere else, then bring the final photo back as teaching material?
Sure, let's go with that.
The lighting may still be a problem.
Lighting. The lighting, ladies and gentlemen.
But I'm open to persuasion. If you have a suitable place in mind, I can consider it. Just to be clear, I won't necessarily agree. It depends on the place you have in mind.
Yaguao Shoals, the top of the... Oh, yeah, the dude talked about, like, the fishing village when she was a kid. I heard there's a fishing village near Wangshu Inn.
The fishing village near Wangshu Inn?
Oh, shit.
That place is deserted now, isn't it?
Yo, Beidou Alor!
How do you even know that place anyway? It's tiny. I don't think I've ever seen it on a single map.
You know what? I'm not gonna out this man. I'm gonna be like, I found some treasure there once.
Treasure? There? I guess I missed out on that one.
What do you mean? It was you.
It just so happens that that little village is where I grew up. And now that you've mentioned it, it's given me the urge to go back and take a look around.
Aww.
How about we take this opportunity to pay my old home a visit?
Yo, I can't believe they added this. That's so sick. Oh, wow, it's actually, oh, wow, this one too. Yo, I'll be honest, this is actually a way more substantial hangout than the other ones. It's very clear, at least from these two pathways that I've taken, especially this one, they definitely were like, hey, we could do a better job at portraying these characters in their hangouts. We did not learn like this much stuff about the other characters, I don't think. It's just the feeling of it is different. I really like it. There it is. I bodied many a Fatui here.
It's certainly seen better days. It was never that impressive, but at least back in the day, it was a lively village and home to several families.
Aww. Dude, I never thought this was her place, her village.
I wonder how long these last few old houses will remain standing.
So what exactly happened here?
Nothing as dramatic as you might think. A few small incidents occurred, and then people began to leave. Come on. Let's take a walk around. People used to call this place Downriver because the villagers apparently moved here from a place called Upriver. With them, they brought their knowledge of fishing, which has been passed down from generation to generation.
This is incredible.
I learned a lot from them when I was here. Now Upriver is long gone, and Downriver is all but deserted. It won't be long before no one even remembers what these places are called.
Holy shit, dude.
To Zhong.
This feels like a freaking a character quest. This doesn't even feel like a hangout. Maybe it's probably because you were little at the time.
You're right. I was only about 5 or 6 years old when I first arrived here. I was homeless and had to wander around the streets. I remember finally managing to find house. Then a stray dog jumped out and snatched it away from me.
Didn't Ningguang have a similar lifestyle when she grew up? Didn't she go from rags to riches? And now both of them are fucking girl bosses. And they own Liyue practically. That's so incredible. That's so crazy how similar them two are. Like, they're similar, but different.
Half a rice bun was not something I was willing to give up so easily at the time. So I chased it all the way to this neighborhood.
Damn.
Then a few fishermen saw us running and stopped me. They were kind enough to give me some food. Seeing me stop, the dog also stopped running. Straight away, it keeled over and never got up again. Maybe it was too tired, or maybe it had starved to death.
Oh my god. I was hoping that would have a happier ending.
I went over and saw that the dog still had the half rice bun in its mouth. It didn't let go even at the very end. Poor thing.
I'm sad now. Jesus.
Had I known the dog was so weak, I would have let it take that half rice bun.
That's when the villagers took you in?
I could tell they were wary of me at first. I was the dirty little kid who had just chased a dog to death over some scraps of food.
Oh my god. When you say it like that.
But I got lucky. The village chief took pity on me and brought me to their home. That's how I ended up staying here.
What made you leave later?
Do you know what the name Beidou means?
I'd like to know. I didn't know it meant anything.
Come on. I'll explain along the
Yo,
way.
this is the best hangout so far.
About a year or two.
This feels like a story quest.
The village chief fell ill during the winter and passed away. During that same period, the harvest was getting worse and the fishermen's catch was getting smaller day by day. Without the village chief to handle the situation, people began blaming each other. There were even rumors that some families had been overfishing and leaving nothing for the rest of the village to catch.
Damn.
But in the end, they all turned on me.
What?
Saying that they shouldn't have ever taken me in.
Oh, fuck those people.
They said I was bad luck. They pointed to how that dog died on the first day I arrived. Next thing you know, the village chief dies, and then all the fish die out.
Please don't tell me Beidou means death.
They said I was a living curse, and the downfall of the village was all my fault. I told them that I didn't understand. I'm not a curse, I'm just Beidou. Then some of the villagers started shouting, and drove me out of the village. They shouted, Nando controls life. Beidou controls death.
Beidou means
Beidou
death.
controls death. Before then, all I knew about my name was that it had something to do with the stars. It wasn't until then that I realized that Beidou was a constellation. And the Alor, one of its stars, was an omen of death.
Holy shit.
Here we are. This is the old house of the village chief.
That is incredible lore. What?
I bet he never expected that the little girl he took in would grow up to be seen as a curse that brought about the village's total destruction.
If you're cursed, then I think I am too. Oh my god, that's such a depressing backstory for her. And she was a kid too. Dude, what is it with this game and everyone treating the kids like absolute trash? Jesus, man.
What do you mean?
The animal archons knows it. Should we be telling her this? Nani the fuck? Why are we telling her Archon quest stuff? The animal Archon's Gnosis was taken after I arrived in Mondstadt. Does she even know what a Gnosis is?
Is that all?
What are we doing? Oh my, yo, we read this book called Before Sun and Moon. It's a great classic. You want to read it with me? Oh my god. The Geo Archon's Gnosis was also taken after I arrived in Liyue.
And let me guess, you got to Inazuma and the Electro Archon's Gnosis was taken as well?
Ah! Oh my god, dude, what is happening?
Well, you seem to wreak havoc on a grander scale than I ever could.
Yeah, I was not expecting us to just drop the entire game's lore on her like that. Does that make you feel better now?
Oh, I get it. You're trying to convince me that I'm not cursed.
Of course not.
I appreciate it, and I'll take it.
Aw.
Let's not forget that the people whose names stick around are the ones who emerge from the stormy seas unscathed, and the ones who get swept away in the wind are the fledgling birds who couldn't hack it. I, for one, have never encountered a storm I couldn't weather.
Hell yeah. Bad bitch.
But your journey's far from over, isn't it? Just remember, there's no telling what else you might encounter in this vast world. So if you ever find some idiot trying to brand you as a scapegoat just because you're the one who lived to tell the tale,
damn!
Tell them Captain Beidou demands to have the honor along with you.
Fuck yeah. Yo, this is so awesome.
Remember, you'll always have the captain of the Crux to back you up wherever you go.
I suppose we're just two scapegoats looking out for each other.
Two cursed scapegoats banding together for survival. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, but at the same time, I kinda dig it.
Yo, same.
I'm lucky to have a friend like you.
God, she is so perfect.
Okay, it's time to get back to our photography.
Oh yeah,
Right,
I
teacher?
completely forgot why we were even here, dude. What the fuck? Oh, man. You finally remembered what we're here for.
Come on, let's not waste any time. Get it done while you can before I change my mind. So, do I need to strike a pose?
Oh yeah, you need to strike an epic pose. Mihoyo, you're about to make me act up. You know what must be done. An epic pose? A flirtatious pose. Maybe go for something a little flirtatious.
What? The nerve! What do you think this is?
Hey! Chat made me do it!
I don't want to do this whole modeling thing.
Oh no!
Hey, cut it out. No more pictures.
Oh, I ruined it. Fuck. Wait, is this one of the endings? I just get my... Oh my god, flirtatious. I thought we agreed to strike a flirtatious pose. Sorry, you agreed with who again? Oh my god, okay, I gotta redo that last bit. I had to do it to see how she'd react, I'm sorry. All right, damn, she was not having it. Holy fuck, she was like, no thank you, sir. I assume she would have given Lumine the same response, so maybe it's just, her heart's already set on someone who makes a lot more money than I do. Oh man, okay, let's run that back. I think if I choose the other one, I'll get another ending. All right, I'm gonna stop right here.
So, do I need to strike a pose?
Okay, so let's not make that mistake again. How about you strike an epic pose?
All right. How about this?
Yeah, that's pretty badass. Oh, take a picture of Beidou. Okay, so damn, she cut me off before I could even get to this point. My god.
How about this pose?
All right, start taking photos. Yeah, work with me. Work with the camera. You're blinking. No! Oh my god. She ruined the picture. God damn it.
So, is it done yet? Please don't tell me that it looks weird.
You know what? You were born to be a model.
Show me.
Only if you promise to give it back.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Now give it here. Yes. I see. All right. On behalf of the Crux, thank you very much for your photography class.
Let's
today.
go!
You've been an excellent teacher, and I couldn't be more satisfied.
Poggers.
Now, as captain of the Crux, I am exercising my official right
to rip this picture up.
To requisition this photograph for future promotion and recruitment purposes.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, it's your photo, I guess, you know?
So I'm afraid I'll be holding on to this. That's fine with you, though, right?
Damn, she just lied to my face. I'm pissed, dude. She got me good. Oh my god, dude. That looks so nice. I gotta save that one too. Photo class for 2. Laughter breaks the solitude of a long silent village and the lonesome scene grows pleasant once more. Oh, that looks so good, dude. Oh, I loved that, man. Beidou's awesome. You know what? I would like to take this moment. My 3rd Triple Crown character, ladies and gentlemen. Beidou fucking deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. 3rd Triple Crowned character behind Razor and Kaya. That did it for me. That did it for me, dude. She is so incredible. I absolutely love Beidou. One of my absolute favorite characters in all of Genshin. And we still have 2 more endings to potentially find out more about her, but I already liked her. Like, you guys already know. I double crowned her long before this. And I've always wanted to know about her, and reading her lore back, you know, before Inazuma came out was so exciting because she was one of the characters that everyone talks about Beidou and Liyue. All the NPCs talk talk about her. The little kids play Captain Beidou pirates and, you know, treasure hoarders, you know, cops and robbers style, and she's awesome, man. She's fucking awesome. I love her. That was my last crown until the chasm comes out, but you know what? I'd rather her have it than any other character in the game thus far. Oh my god. I fucking love her so much. By the way, earlier when she mentioned Beidou was a constellation and the Alcor was a star on it, it's true. Beidou is the Big Dipper. Is that facts? Holy shit. MiHoYo's out here doing their research. That's so cool. Beidou exists IRL. Holy cannoli. All right, sailor training. All right, let's see. All right, so now we're gonna choose the opposite choice that we picked last time.
As one might expect, we call the other team the Spear of the Crux, because they'll be learning about naval warfare. They'll make up the armed portion of our crew.
All right, I wonder if we're gonna actually do some combat now.
Also, they're responsible for handling the fleet's cargo deals. So, what do you think? Which team is for you?
I'll be taking up Polearm Impact, aka Spear of the Crux.
You truly are an adventurer at heart. Let's start with the fundamentals for any armed crew member.
Ooh.
Basic boat handling.
Okay.
Follow me.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Beidou, okay? I have a wave rider. I know a thing or two about naval combat on the open seas. Let's see.
These are some older skirmish boats that we keep on the Alcor as backup. Although they've been made redundant by newer models, now they're still fully kitted out.
That's my pride and joy right there. You take that back. They are not redundant.
They're perfect for when we need to do simulated battles as part of crew training.
I thought I'd be steering the Alcor in the battle simulator. Yeah, okay. The actual ship itself.
Disappointed? So this isn't quite on the scale that you had in mind, huh? To be honest, the Alcor going into battle is the last thing I'd ever want to see.
Yeah.
In fact, out of all the confrontations we've ever had, almost all were resolved by negotiation.
Okay. Nice.
Only when negotiations fail do we consider deploying our armed fighters and skirmish boats, and they alone are enough to handle most situations.
If they don't reach a peace, that's all right. Time to get some pistols and a doctor on site.
The only reason the Alcor would ever need to open fire would be if it were a fight to the death.
Yep, there it is. Hamilton was ahead of its time.
The Alcor serves only two purposes: to deter or to destroy. We are an armed fleet with a strong sense of justice, not war-hungry lunatics. We're very careful about determining when to use force and exactly what level of force to use. All of this to say that mastering a small attack craft is quite enough for new crew members. Do you have any experience piloting small armed vessels?
Yeah, all the time. Sure do. I even sail and fire at the same time.
You mean you can do the jobs of a helmsman and a gunner simultaneously?
I'm a gamer, dude.
Wow, that's quite an achievement. Even in the Crux, there are few who can do that. Seems like you're a natural. In that case, I'll skip the basics on how to operate your craft.
Thank God.
The goal of this exercise is simple. Steer your skirmish boat along the prescribed route and return here within the time limit.
All right, so we're gonna do a little mini game.
You can start when you're ready. I'll be waiting here so I can observe your skills.
All right, let's do it. Let's wow her with our absolute finesse. Let's go! Skirt! We're gamers. Oh, dude, I'm actually, like, really happy now. Can't we take the Wave Rider now that the Sakoku Decree has been lifted? That's actually kind of cool. I don't know if you can take the Wave Rider out this far, but, like, at the very least, I know that you can, like, Kaya Bridge it here. You can? Oh, my God. Wait, I can ride this all around here. Can I go, like, anywhere in the sea? I haven't done that yet. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm about to ditch this whole thing and do that. Oh my God, yeah, I haven't done that yet. I did see a video where someone Kaya bridged it from Mondstadt to fucking Inazuma. It took them a ridiculous amount of time to do, but they put the whole thing in like a sped up version, which was incredible. But I didn't think the Wave Rider would apply. Oh my God, what the hell? Yo, get finessed on, dude. Holy shit. Actual gaming. Oh, Pog.
Nicely done. That was a joy to watch. Perfect timing on the turns. You kept your craft stable on the straightaway. It was like watching a well-rehearsed show.
I'd call that pretty routine.
All right. It's high time I introduced you to some of the more serious business.
She's got an amazing laugh. Her laugh is so, like, her laugh just makes me happy.
Come with me. We're going to Liyue Harbor.
Let's do it. All right, let's see. Yo, what's good, babe?
You may be aware that as an armed fleet, the Crux is kind of like the maritime equivalent of a guard for hire. We work as an armed carrier. earning our keep by successfully delivering the goods entrusted to us from A to B. Aside from that, though, there is also one other important way we make income.
Yeah, don't you get, like, compensation from the Tianquan? Consultary fees for running fast I'll say bounties for capturing pirates, maybe?
Actually, it's trading.
Oh, no.
In certain kinds of goods.
Oh, Mora Grubber. They were talking about her earlier, the bookkeeper of the Alcor.
Hey, my hotshot accountant. Nice of you to join us.
Cut it out, boss. Juza sent me here with a message. He says preparations are now underway. If you give me the all clear, I'll head straight over.
Okay. Be careful.
Uh-oh. What's the bookkeeper doing here?
Well, she has something to take care of.
Yo, you guys smuggling? What the hell's going on?
Mora Grubber was right, though. The other important side to our business, the less official side, is doing exactly what merchants do.
Uh-oh.
Importing here, exporting there. The only difference between us and regular merchants is that our transactions aren't entirely above board.
Damn, Beidou's out here smuggling.
You'll see what I mean by that shortly. I'm taking you to see one such transaction for yourself. Come on, let's go meet our trading partner for the day.
Hello there. Here at Nay's Professional Fishmongers, we've got everything you could ask for. So what do you need?
I want a bass head with all the teeth removed. If there's a single tooth in there, I don't want it.
Ah, you know bass have pharyngeal teeth, right? In the throat? How do you expect me to get all those out?
Then I'll have a bass trunk with 2 swim bladders. Again, if it's short by 1 swim bladder, it's not the bass I want.
You're not making this easy for me. 1 bass means 1 swim bladder. Afraid that's not up to me.
Okay. Then I'll take a bass tail with scales that are yellow on the outside, black on the inside. Also, it's gotta have a total of 81 scales. That's 7 times 7, no more, no less.
Yo, quick maths.
What kind of fish scales are yellow outside and black inside?
What is happening?
You sure this is a fish you're talking about?
Oh, is this like code?
In any case, you can try all you want, but 7 times 7 is never gonna get you 81.
Damn.
Pardon my asking, but you're not a fish expert, are you? I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm afraid I don't have any of the things you're looking for.
Didn't you say you have everything we could ask for?
Look, I'm a professional. So are most of the people I serve. I can accommodate anything they ask for. Seems you two are amateurs. So I'm sorry, but you'll have to go someplace else.
Damn.
Anywhere you'd recommend?
Oh!
Like I said, Nay's Professional Fishmongers is for professionals. For amateurs, the place to go to would be Wise Amateur Fishmongers.
Okay. That's really clever.
I bet you're wondering why that guy was saying he didn't have what we wanted.
Yeah.
That was just the first step in the transaction to confirm our identity. The real deal will come later.
Holy shit. That almost went over my head until I realized I was like, what is happening here? I realized there was more going on. I really liked that. Holy crap. Hey, what's going on, amateur?
Is this Wise Amateur Fishmongers?
That's the one. We have all kinds of amateur stuff here. The more amateur, the more of it we got. What would you like?
We'd like a bass head.
No problem. Ours are all toothless, mind you.
Oh, okay.
And a bass trunk.
Oh, no problem. I'll stick an extra swim bladder in there for you. On the house.
Wow.
And a tail.
Sure thing. I'll paint the scales yellow on the outside and black on the inside, so you can tell at a glance, this ain't no ordinary fishtail.
Do the scales add up to 81 or 7 times 7?
If it's 7 times 7 you want, I can do you 81, 138, or even 648. It's up to you.
Hey, okay. I think we found the right guy.
Great. I like your style.
I appreciate your patronage. Please, take your order to our warehouse manager.
Don't you have the fish here?
A real amateur if I've ever met one. Proud to have you as a customer.
Damn, that was an actual insult to me. He's like, yeah, you're the amateur, clearly.
No, we don't have the fish here. All fish sold at Wise Amateur Fishmongers are still swimming in the sea. Once we get the order in from the customer, we go fish it out for them. The warehouse handles that side of things. Pay first, then we bring you the goods.
Yeah.
That way you get the freshest catch.
Yeah, we just did a whole drug deal with the Millilith's guard right there watching everything go down. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us.
Are you two here to collect your order, huh, Beidou?
Beidou!
Yes, sir. We're here about that bass.
I didn't expect you to come in person, but we still need to follow procedure. The bass you want is not a standard specimen. Our fishermen need to wait for the right moment to catch it. You know the rules, I take it?
Of course.
What rules?
Well, as you know, timing and location are everything when it comes to fishing. You have to wait till all the conditions are just right. That means the tide, the moon, and the wind.
Okay.
So, let me ask you this. When will the tide come in?
The fishing song will sound out at midnight.
How drunk will the moon be before the party's over?
This is a little ridiculous.
It won't stop while the Star of Death shines.
What the heck?
I see, yes. Which way will the sea breeze be blowing?
The breeze should be bound for Guyan.
All right then, well received. I'll go and make arrangements.
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. Like, what is happening?
I think that wraps up everything we needed to do in Liyue Harbor. Let's head back and wait for the delivery.
Oh wait, where's our fish? Okay, dude. What did all the riddles mean?
The 3 people we just met are our business partners. Nay's professional fishmongers and Y's amateur fishmongers are just cover names. The bass, obviously, is the code name for the goods.
Yes.
The numbers of teeth, swim bladders, and scales all represent different specifications.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the conversation I had with the warehouse keeper was the instructions for the deal itself. Let me translate it for you.
Please.
Tonight at midnight, the deal will take place in Guyan Stone Forest. The Alcor will wait there as long as needed.
You always wait there. Forever.
As for what the actual goods are, well, you'll see tonight.
We're not doing anything illegal. This is all so mysterious. Is as shady as it seems.
What if I were to say yes?
Oh.
What would you do then?
I would bring you into the authorities, okay? I would do the right thing. Try to persuade Ningguang to give you a light set. I don't know about that one, dude. Beidou's about to fucking cut me up right in this freaking harbor. No one will ever notice, and then she'll just throw my dead corpse into the water, and that's Genshin Impact. So probably shouldn't say that. Pretend I didn't see anything.
Thank you. But don't worry, everything will be fine.
Yo, she just low-key threatened me.
I deeply value you as a friend, but ultimately, you're not with the Crux. I definitely don't want to cause you any trouble just because you hung out with me. So rest assured, we haven't broken any laws. At least not today.
Wow. Go back to Guyan Stone Forest. Let's do it.
Captain Beidou, you gave me quite the surprise when you showed up in person earlier today.
Well, my friend is visiting, so I wanted to show him how the Crux handles some of its important business.
I wanted to show him how to be a drug dealer.
I see. You two must be close.
You got that right. Now, down to business.
Close, you say? How close?
Have you brought the goods?
Yep, all here. Please, feel free to take stock.
What is this? What are we grabbing?
Stop.
Ah!
Nobody move.
Remember that one Millilith guard I was like, yo, that Millilith guard is just big chilling in the background over there? We fucked up, dude. Oh my, yo, cheese it!
We have received certain information pertaining to a potential illegal business transaction at this location.
Do I gotta fight them? Do I gotta kill these authorities? No witnesses?
Apologies, Captain Beidou, but I'm going to need to inspect those goods.
Oh no, should I run for it? No, I should distract them while Beidou retreats.
Oh? An illegal business transaction, you say? All the goods are here. If you have any suspicions, please inspect them at your leisure.
The Millilith checked the goods.
Captain, everything's been checked. It's just a bunch of potatoes, flour, and so on. And all the paperwork checks out too.
What if this was also a scheme? This is the fake transaction, whereas the real one is taking place elsewhere. So they like misdirected them.
Huh?
That'd be kind of cool.
Everything's been checked thrice over. There's not a single contraband item here. The paperwork was approved by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the tax declarations are all in order.
Looks like you've managed to clear everything up. I suppose we can put this down as a simple misunderstanding.
Damn, looks like you wasted Liyue taxpayer money, sir.
Yes, apologies. This was a mistake on our end. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, get out of here. Bye, Felicia.
Bravo, Captain Beidou. This was rather ingenious.
Wait a minute, what's going on?
Seems like your friend still has a little catching up to do.
I know you have a lot of questions. Come on, take a walk with me and I'll lay it all out for you.
Hey, walk with me, talk with me, let's go.
Well, I'll leave you both to it. Captain Beidou, I look forward to doing business with you again. Take care.
You probably thought that there was some sort of nefarious business going on behind all the secrecy today.
Yeah, just a little bit.
The truth is, that was exactly what I wanted the Ministry of Civil Affairs to believe.
Ooh.
What you might not know is that I, as the leader of the Crux Fleet, and you, the great hero of Liyue Harbor,
okay,
have both been on the Ministry of Civil Affairs watch list for a long time.
What did I do?
In other words, whenever you or I crop up in Liyue Harbor, it almost always draws their attention. Not that there's any animosity behind it, mind you. In their words, it's a security precaution to prevent people like us from causing unnecessary trouble. Oh, I have no qualms about that. They're just doing their job, keeping the land safe.
Kazuha can't keep his eyes off of her.
But
sheesh.
How does that saying go again? Ah, yes. Sometimes the closer you are to something, the less you can see.
Yes.
Did you figure it out yet? That's right. Maura Grubber, the accountant.
Wait, what happened?
With you, me, and a few sacks of potatoes and flour serving as a front, the deal she's overseeing on her end should go off without a hitch.
I called it!
After all, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent the Millilith to us.
Oh my god, what a 5-head move, dude.
Looking at the time, it should be any
Oh my god, that's so good.
Look, that's the signal. Tonight's real deal is officially done. Do you have any more questions?
I have a feeling Ningguang is not so easy to fool.
You're right. Never underestimate her. But as long as we don't take things too far, she won't look into it too closely.
This is a really good plan.
She knows that neither you nor I would do anything to harm Liyue.
True.
In any case, there's another higher level watch list at the Ministry of Civil Affairs above the one we're on. It's top secret. Even I don't know whose names are on it.
Damn, Child's probably on it.
But I do know that the individuals and organizations on that list are the ones the Qiqi are really wary of.
Oh, dear. Yo, Yalan, you on that list? We don't know anything about you.
I've gotten off topic. On some level, Ningguang and I are actually business partners too.
Yeah. Business partners, by the way.
Reason being, I'm the only one who can get her some of the more obscure treasures she wants.
Yeah, and apparently, vice versa, by the looks of that dress. What's the real deal?
It's complicated.
It's actually very simple.
All you need to know is that what might be easily attainable for some people can often be a lifesaver for others who can't get their hands on it.
AKA, I can't live without her.
That's where we come in. It's as simple as that.
You mean medicine?
You still have some important things to take care of, don't you?
What?
As long as you don't know what I was referring to, you'll be safe.
Don't do that.
So, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you for now. Of course, if the day comes when you've traveled to every corner of the world, found your sibling, and neatly tied up all your loose ends along the way, you're welcome to come back here and I'll tell you all about it.
I'm so sad that we're gonna make it to the end of Genshin's story and the big reveal is like none of this exists. And like when we leave Teyvat, this world isn't gonna exist anymore. I don't know why, I just feel like something depressing like that is gonna happen. So when she's like, hey, when you do all your traveling and everything happens and whatnot, come back here, I feel like we won't be able to come back.
You'll always be welcome in the Crux Fleet. I hope I get to see you on board again someday.
True. Hey, don't worry, I got one more go around. I have one more ending to get, so you'll see me one more time. Once everything is over, Beidou hopes to see you aboard again someday. Ah, that's such a nice shot, too. God, she's so fucking beautiful, man. 4 down, 1 left to go. Hey, Beidou wants to see us again. What Beidou wants, Beidou gets. The last branching path will be this one right here, and we're gonna choose Guili Plains instead of Qingce Village.
So, where do you think it is?
We're gonna go to the Guili Plains.
Guili Plains. Huh, I never would have gotten that. How can you tell?
Compared to the regular map, the topography of the area most closely resembles the Guili Plains.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, I'll just bullshit my way through that.
So you do live up to the hype. I can't believe you noticed that. You sure have an eye for detail.
Yeah, of course I do.
Let's head over there and take a look. I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
All right, let's do it.
Keep digging, boys! Once we have our hands on the treasure, everyone gets a share!
You can all hold it right there!
Huh? Who's that barking orders? Do you know who you're up against here? Keep going if you got a death wish.
Funny you should say that. Beidou means death.
What the?
You're fucked.
It's Captain Beidou. Run, boys, run!
Nobody move.
Captain Beidou, Lord of the Ocean. This is all my fault. I didn't know who I was up against. I don't have a death wish. I swear.
I picked the wrong test subject.
I got a big mouth is all. It's always saying things it shouldn't. I swear I'll wash it out with soap the moment I get back.
Okay, sir.
Please, have mercy. Will you spare us? Well, spare them, at least. These guys are just trying to put food in their mouths. They'd never hurt a soul. If you need to take anyone, take me. Please, let them go. It was me that disrespected you. They never did and never would.
Is that right? Fine. Seems like you've got a heart in there somewhere, seeing how you treat your crew. I'll let you off the hook this time.
Leave the treasure and get out of my sight.
Get out of here!
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain Beidou. Thank you.
Wait.
Yes? What else might the merciful and mighty Beidou require?
All right, dude. Where the hell's your backbone? My God.
This treasure's still up for grabs. The Crux fleet honors the rule of first come, first served. You found it first, so name your price.
Oh, what the hell? She is so good, man. She could have easily just been like, get out of here and leave whatever you found.
I can't have any rumors going around about Captain Beidou stealing other people's treasure, can I?
True.
Captain Beidou, we wouldn't dare take more from you. Take the treasure as an apology for my foolish words.
Bro.
Please, take it.
Oh, well, if you insist. I accept your kind offer, and I'll make you one in return. You don't seem like terrible folks, so let me help you get onto the right track. If you want to mend your ways and put all this behind you, the Crux can probably arrange some odd jobs in the port for you.
Oh, Pog.
It'd be humble work, but at least it'd get you on your feet and making an honest living. A much better deal than what you've got going now, if you ask me.
Wow, thank you, Captain Beidou. On behalf of me and all my boys.
Yo, coming through for the boys.
Right. Let's see what we've got in here.
Yo, what Beidou wants, she gets, man.
This isn't what we're looking for. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find it. What are those hilly trolls digging for?
Abyss mages!
Wait, actually, I've heard they sometimes dig for buried treasure. Let's go take a closer look.
Get out of here. Oh, what was that?
Nope, not here either.
Sheesh!
Now that we've searched all the places of interest in this area and come up with nothing, you got any ideas?
What is the treasure you're looking for?
It's,
Captain Beidou! Captain Beidou!
Why is he back?
Huh? Hey, what brings you back here?
Captain Beidou! Actually, we've just been wandering around nearby. We didn't go far, because we were thinking about what you said and, well, me and the boys decided we're ready to move away from all of this and get on the straight and narrow.
Okay.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes, absolutely sure.
Okay then, but I'll warn you right now, you won't have it easy. It might just be menial work in the port, but in the eyes of the general public, you'll be associates of the Crux. So there'll be a grueling test you have to go through before you can start.
I understand. Truth be told, Captain, it's only because it's you, the mighty and honorable Captain Beidou. If it had been anyone else, I don't think I'd have listened. And since you made us this kind offer, I'd like to ask, if I might be so bold, is there any hope at all for us to become full members of the Crux in the future? Even the tiniest shred of hope?
Hey, they want to be a part of something bigger.
Well, there's no place in the Crux for delusions of grandeur, that's for sure. But then again, everybody has to start somewhere, so it comes down to you. If you manage to impress me and earn the respect of my crew, then yeah, nothing's impossible.
Hey, we're part of the Beidou squad.
Thank you, Captain Beidou. Thank you 1,000 times over. I couldn't help but notice you were searching for something else. It still hasn't turned up?
Why? Do you have any clues?
We heard about 2 treasures, both in Guili Plains. We were still looking for the first one when you found us. So maybe the other one might be what you're looking for.
Where is it?
Not too far from here, but I'm just not sure of the exact location. I'm just not smart enough.
Don't worry, we got this. See my friend here? If they taught treasure hunting as an art form, you'd probably be calling him Grandmaster. This kind of thing's a piece of cake for him.
I don't know about that one. I've struggled with many a puzzle in this game.
Am I right?
Maybe head to the site first.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Let's start by heading to the site and surveying the scene. Maybe we'll find some other clues over there.
Okay, Come on, boys. You heard the captain. Lead the way.
All right, let's go, boys.
Found it! At long last, the treasure is finally in our hands. A check from the Northland Bank.
What?
Without your help, I don't think I ever would have gotten my hands on it.
I was expecting it to be something a little more unique.
To us, this is just a check that you can exchange at Northland Bank for some Mora.
I have literally Tooser's Entertainment Fund. I guess I have one too then.
But to some people, it's of huge importance. When I found the treasure map, it was tightly sealed inside a small bottle along with a letter. I'll let you read it for yourself.
Oh, neatly written letter. If you find this bottle, I may no longer
Finished?
Beidou, I literally just read the first line. Can you wait? If you find this bottle, I may no longer be in this world. I originally thought that these pirates, having their ways and means, might be able to send me to Liyue, which was why I got on board their ship. I never expected that. Forget it. I suppose that is what they call destiny. Before I came to Inazuma, I worried that my old mother's place would be burgled as she lived alone. So I left a check for all the Mora I've saved over these past few years buried in a location marked out on this map. Please help me retrieve that check and exchange it at the Northland Bank. The Mora will then be yours to do as you please, save for a small portion that I would like used to pay my mother's living expenses. Her name is Minamoto Katomi, and she lives in the Guili Plains. Please do this for me, and thank you. I'm sorry, Mother. I found loads of those sakura blooms that could be found all over your homeland, but it's a shame that I cannot send them to your side. Wait, the mother lived in Guili Plains? How long ago was this? So this was like during like the original settlement of this region. So it's the dying wish of a man who met a tragic fate.
Yeah, I can't fault him for what he did, but the way things turned out, all I can say is life is unpredictable. Well, let's fulfill his final wish by taking this check to where it belongs.
Damn. Not long since Northland Bank exists. Like, I don't know how long it's been since the Guili Plains was relocated to Liyue Harbor. I don't know. Maybe she lived in like one of those dilapidated houses. You see that house right there? Maybe it was like, maybe she just Wait a minute. It looks like that might be what it is, actually. All right, never mind. I take that back. Who lives here? No one lives here. Oh, except this old woman that I've never seen until now.
Well, this is it. Oh, boys, it's time for your first job. Give this check to the old lady who lives in that wooden hut. Tell her it's a welfare payment from the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Aw, AKA her son.
Yes, boss.
Ahem.
What's up?
I have some oh my god! I do have sakura blooms from Inazuma! I have some sakura blooms that I picked up in Inazuma. I want her to have them too.
I see.
That's so wholesome.
But you only find sakura blooms in certain places, right? It must have been quite a bit of work collecting all these, surely.
Let's not talk about that, okay? It's been a long, like, 8 months since Inazuma's release.
Let's just pick one, huh? One's enough to show that you care. You've already helped me out so much today.
You took out a sakura bloom.
Okay, off you go then. Take her the sakura bloom along with the check. And if she asks, tell her, your child in a faraway land sends his best wishes.
Damn. That's some real shit. Honorary Crux member. Oh, look, they're giving her the letter. That's so sweet. Sakura blooms upon Guili fell. As the sakura from one's homeland sinks into the sea, so too the wandering son's thoughts are delivered to his mother. Damn, dude. That's so damn, I didn't even get to talk to the lady. She's just here for that one quest. Oh, man, that was too wholesome. That's so sad. Hopefully she'll be able to live out the rest of her life with some kind of closure for her son. Yo, Beidou's amazing, dude. She even freaking hired those 3 treasure hoarders and turned them into, like, potential recruits for the Crux fleet. She's always out here doing things for other people, even though she doesn't have to. I love it. Yeah, but with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is officially Beidou's Hangout finalized. We have finished all endings for Beidou prior to 2.6's official release. I'm very, very excited, so we're gonna redeem all of these, and we also got a couple of achievements listed as well, so we're gonna redeem this as well. And slowly but surely, I'm going to make sure that we do the same thing for the other hangouts and the other endings for the remaining 5 that I have to go through at some given point. Yeah, I really, really liked this. I think this is the last in-game thing I'm going to do before 2.6's release. The Chasm comes out soon. Dainsleif quest. Kamisato Ayato comes out, as well as his story quest. And so I'm just excited for a bunch of new content to look forward to with this new version update. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hope you guys enjoyed Beidou's Hangout and my reaction to everything. And yeah, we will see you guys in 2.6, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.